Welcome everyone to my new video presentation on futures trading tutorial for Pro Kraken Exchange. I would like to do you a step-by-step presentation and present you all the details needed in order to perform correctly. So stick with me till the end. Make sure to like the video if you enjoy this. At the same time, if there's questions, let me know in the comments area. I'm happy to respond to you. So the first thing, you need resources on the platform. You need to deposit your crypto, or you can deposit fiat currency and buy crypto, but you need to do it on the spot markets, not on the futures. So you need to have your crypto prepared for the futures market. And then go to the portfolio, top left corner, you have that specific menu, and then the overview of your portfolio. In the overview sector, you must transfer your resources from the spot balance, where usually they're sitting, into the futures balance. This is the first thing, right? So moving your resources from spot into the futures multi-collateral. What does it mean, multi-collateral? It means that the same balance, the same wallet of futures is used for all your collateral existent, such as you might have a BTC position, an Ethereum position, Solana position. For all the three trades on the futures market, the same wallet is being used. So I'm going to preview and then transfer. There is no fees to do these transfers internally from wallet to the other wallet, right? So I'm basically transferring everything, and then I'm able to go into the trade, top left corner, and make sure that I'm going to select basically right here the following. Instead of spot and margin, I'm going to go by futures. This is the option. This is what I need to do. Now, in order for you to have futures available, you need to have a specific jurisdiction and a specific nationality. It is not available worldwide. That's one thing to know. If you don't see it, it's because of your nationality and jurisdiction. That's it. You might have spot and margin, which is something else. So we're going to be on the futures, and then we'll have the ability to search between the markets. All of them are perpetual contracts, which do not affect us. That's their name. And then next to the asset, you will see the leverage size you can have maximum allowed. So I'm going to go simply BTC perpetual, which is 50x leverage, the maximum allowed. I'm going to click on that. It's actually the page we're sitting right now. And I would like to share with you how to proceed ahead. So the first thing, you need to know, what would you like to do? When you buy, you're looking for longing the asset. When you sell, you're looking for shorting the asset. When you short, it means that you're making money when the price of the asset is decreasing, and you're losing money when the price of the asset is increasing. When you long, which means to buy, you are making money when it increases and losing money when it decreases. Quite simple. This is how it works on futures trading for perpetual contracts. Now, what I'm going to do? Well, I need to, select limit and market order. I'm going to go with a market order, guys. I also need to know about the fees, but I have videos about the fees. I have videos about limit and market order differences. I have tutorial videos on the channel about everything. When I want to go limit order, I specify the price I would like to do the trade, and the market needs to go to my price. When I go market order, the order is going to be executed automatically and take the best price from the order book existent. So someone willing to offer me that price, that quantity of tokens, it connects me and I'm going with. Now, what's the available margin? $98. This is what we have in our asset balance. And depends basically what we would like to trade, because the leverage is something we can select. But in order to select the leverage, we need to isolate the position, right? So you need to turn that on. And then you can select the leverage by clicking on this little pen, and then you will have the ability to go up to 50x, which is the maximum for this cryptocurrency out there. Let's say I'm going on a 5x position, basically. Confirm changes, and I'm sitting on a 5x leverage for my position, which means that if I would like to have a total of, let's say, $200 for my position, then I only use 43% of my available margin. My available margin is 98.91 USDs. And I'm going to go directly with this. Simply 5x leverage. The required margin for that is only $40 because $40 multiplied with a 5x gives me the total size of 200 bucks, which is the total size, the final size I would like to have of my order, right? So then I simply click on buy BTC perpetual, and my order is going to be in the positions tab. The position tab is right there. This is where a lot of the tabs are appearing, basically, depending on what would you like to do and what are actually doing, including conditional orders, open orders, balances, closed order, trades, and market charts. A lot of the options, but I'm talking about them in a complete tutorial about the platform. So positions, we have one position that is active, which is an isolated trade, 5x leverage, long, and then this is the quantity, opening price, current price, estimated liquidation. If the price is going down to 29,802, the entire position is going to get liquidated. What does it mean, the entire position? It means my initial margin is going to be wiped out. The platform takes it away from me. It's my loss, but the whole initial margin is the loss right there when the estimated liquidation price is going to be touched, which, by the way, the platform is showing that to me. It is 18.98% away from the current price, which is quite far away, by the way. Now, profit and loss is basically the representation of the current P&L, which is standing for profit and loss. And that's it. I mean, that's all about this specific one. I can long it like that. I can have it a good time basically on the topic. And, I also have the ability to change the isolate margin by clicking on that and have the ability to add more margin to my position, right? Which means that I'm going to automatically have my leverage decreased. The final size will remain the same. I'm just adding more margin to my position. Let's say I'm going to add 75% of my account, which is $74, and I'm going to confirm the changes. In this case scenario, because I have more margin available, I have more room for my trade between the price that I used to open my trade and the liquidation price. It's more margin involved. It's no longer 40 bucks, it's 74. And then the estimated liquidation price decreases, right? So it's 36.30% right now at 23,432. This is how you decrease your estimated liquidation price. You add more margin available to your trade, which is why you need to have resources on your account to perform this specific activity. This is how it works, right? And it's quite simple. Basically, I can change the isolate margin. If I put it on 75, I can also decrease my margin, and then my leverage goes up automatically in order to fulfill the final size I've mentioned, right? So I can go back and forth as I prefer. I'm simply going to close that and let it as it is. And then on top of that, I can click basically on this one, close my position, and simply it's just getting closed. That's it. That's the way it works on this specific side. If I would like to do other things, but I can do other things as well, such as the take profit or the stop loss. I can attach automated orders. Let's say that I don't want to go to the estimated liquidation price and I would like to exit earlier because I don't want to lose my whole $74. I would like to exit earlier, let's say. What do I do? Well, simply here from the order form, I'm going to go towards the stop loss and then make sure I click on the sell. And when I click on the sell, I definitely want to have my reduce only activated. Plus on top of that, I need to click on the BTC quantity to reduce open position. On this one, which is already running, I need to click on the quantity, making sure I have a match between the quantity listed here on the left side and my open quantity. It is the same we're talking about. So where do I want to set the stop loss? Well, I want this one to be triggered. I entered at 36,750, 36,793. Let's say I'm going to exit at $35,000, which means that I'm going to be losing 4.73% basically on this trade, and there will be a loss on the board that will be sort of away. $189 I'm going to get back. You divide the leverage behind it and you will see the value basically that you are dealing with. Sell BTC perpetual, and an order that has been submitted. It is conditional order. It has not been completed. It is basically to reduce my active trade that I'm having. As you can see right there, $35,000 is the trigger price, market order quantity, and the distance is 4.66%. So 4.66% is going to be decreased from my wallet. 4.66% on basically the value we're actually trading. This is the open quantity, that's the value of the trade, is going to be calculated straight away. Now, this is basically how does it work with the stop loss. What about a take profit? Simple. I'm going to go to the take profit. I have the ability to sell as well, making sure the same quantity, and then I need to select a higher price than the price I've entered. Let's say I'm going to exit at 45 grand. So at $45,000, there will be a plus 22.50% and a 243 total size that I'm going to receive. Sell BTC right there, and another conditional order needs to appear under the stop loss tab. There you go. So take profit and stop loss, both of the orders are actually appearing in front of you. This is how you set basically for a perpetual BTC trade. The same thing for all the other assets as well. Stop losses, take profits, and it's a basic way to get started around the platform. It's not complicated at all. You have to play around it with little money at the beginning, put in $50 or $10 or $25 and play around the platform a little, making sure that you always have reduce only, and when you open up the trade, you need to have an isolated position on the contract. So you want to isolate that and then reduce only, making sure the quantity will be the same, and it will address basically your specific order that is running. Every single time you can do changes, you can edit the order, or you can close the order automatically. Same here. If you would like to exit right now, simply close the position from this button right there and you're good to go. This is how it works, guys. It's pretty simple, straightforward, and that's how we trade on Kraken perpetual futures contracts. Looking forward, subscribe, make sure to like the video. At the same time, for those of you that value education and believe it's important to invest in your skills and knowledge, we have a one-on-one coaching for people that would like to become traders. Whether we talk about part-time or full-time, this is great as it is intensive and comprehensive on the topic. I'll actually take you by hand and teach you how to trade. Between 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to be on live conversations, doing the technical analysis, exercises, live trading, and everything that is needed. I actually perform this out of passion. Register now for more details, jump on a free conversation with me, and have a good time on the topic. We'll talk to you soon.